Hello again, everyone. In this YouTube likely shadow band astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about Neptune conjunct the North Node in a natal chart. Now, some of you may remember when I first started my YouTube astrology channel, I did a series on the aspects in the natal chart. They're a little bit concise. Some people may have referred to them as snappy. So what I decided to do is make another series on them, in which the videos would be a little bit longer and more descriptive. So anyway, first thing up is if you have Neptune conjunct the North Node in the natal chart, there may be tremendous inspiration, which is Neptune, in going after your future, which is the North Node. Now, let's say, for example, the North Node is in Capricorn, where the future, may be pursued with a lot of ambition, structure, discipline, consistency, seriousness, concentration. Also, maybe tied in with something Capricorn related, whether it could be something with business, architecture, construction, masonry, information technology, dentistry, accounting, or it could even be general mundane work as some examples. Now, also too, expressing compassion, empathy, forgiveness, altruism, and sacrifice, which is Neptune, may figure prominently in your destiny, which is the North Node. Excuse me. Now, let's say if the North Node was in Aquarius as an example. Destiny may be tied in with humanitarian, altruistic endeavors. It could be something associated with astrology, astronomy, computers, electronics, innovation, meteorology, even rocket science. Now, also, too, Neptune conjunct the North Node in the natal chart may also manifest in at some point in time having some issues that you need to address and confront, which is the North Node associated with the feet, the toes, the pineal gland, or lymphatic or immune system, which is Neptune. Now, let's say, for example, if Neptune is in Aquarius, those issues may be more sporadic, erratic, intermittent. It may be more nerve-related. If Neptune, say, is in Capricorn, it might be something that's endured more in older age, or it could be more bone-related, as some examples. Now, also, too, another way, this aspect may be expressed in a natal chart is that your mission and purpose, which is the North Node, may be associated with poetry, dancing, photography, spirituality, the paranormal, or the metaphysical, which includes astrology, which is Neptune. Now, let's say if you have the conjunction in Scorpio, this may be flavored with more passion, desire, resourcefulness, emotional intensity. If the conjunction is in Sagittarius, as another example, this may be flavored with more exuberance, enthusiasm, optimism, positivity, and expansiveness, as another example. Now, also, too, there may be some confusion, which is Neptune, associated with this. There may be, the mission and purpose. There may be more. There may be more confusion connected, with your, what your mission and purpose is. And let's say, if the North Node is in Libra, as an example, the mission and purpose may be connected with art, which can include drawing, painting, sculpting, as some examples, or the law, which can include work as a bailiff, an attorney, a paralegal, or a judge, as another example. Could be something with human resources, interior decoration, doing something associated with scales, negotiation, arbitration, as some examples. Now, also, too, the future, which is the North Node, at times may be nebulous and unclear, which is Neptune. Now, let's say, if Neptune is in Sagittarius as an example, or I should say if the North Node is in Sagittarius as an example, in the future, maybe tied in with publishing, advertising, printing press operation, may be associated with foreign travel, religion, philosophy, sports, the outdoors, or camping. If the North Node is in Scorpio, as an example, the future, maybe one pursued with a lot of passion, desire, emotional intensity, maybe something Scorpio related, which can include locksmithing, psychology, the occult, which includes astrology, embalming, work as a coroner, forensics, investigation, deep research, insurance, or recycling as some examples. Also, too, that those prominent in your future, which is the North Node, may play an integral role in the attainment of dreams and fantasies, which is Neptune. Now, let's say, if Neptune is in Capricorn, as an example, dreams and fantasies may be tied in with simply attaining greater social stature in life, recognition, career ambitions, and maybe something Capricorn related, maybe a position of authority like management, or doing something associated with timekeeping, or dentistry, or accounting, information technology, masonry. It could be doing something with architecture or construction as some examples. Also, too, Neptune-related people may be pivotal in what you're learning and aspiring to be, which is the North Node. Neptune-related people can cover a number of persons. It could be those that are in less fortunate situations, people that had been imprisoned. It could be those involved in a Neptune-related profession. Whether it could be people involved in poetry, dancing, photography, chemistry, anesthesiology, spirituality, or the metaphysical, which includes astrology. Now, and let's say, if the North Node is in Aquarius as an example, what you're learning and aspiring to be can be someone that's more, altruistic, selfless, considerate, unobtrusive, ingenious. It could be somebody that's learning to be more group-oriented, being able to work more in groups, clubs, and organizations, being friendly, doing things, more, group-related efforts as opposed to standing out in something. And also, too, what you could be learning, aspiring, learning to be, which is the North Node, could be being more, compassionate, empathetic, forgiving, altruistic, and sacrificing, which is Neptune. Let's say if the conjunction is in Aquarius, it might be more forgiveness expressed, toward friends. It could be people that are prominent in groups, clubs, or organizations. It may be acquaintances. It could be, maybe where you're sacrificing more, humanitarian, altruistic endeavors as some examples. Also, too, isolation and relaxation, which is Neptune, may be more emphasized in the second half of life, which is the North Node. Now, let's say, if you have, the conjunctions in Capricorn, this may be flavored with more, consistency, structure, discipline. It may even involve a business in which you're somewhat, isolated. And also the same may apply for hidden adversaries, which is Neptune. Now, hidden adversaries, may be more, unfortunately, may be more emphasized in that second half of, life, which is connected with the North Node. So there may be, in some cases, there may be more dealings with those people at that point in time, in contrast to the first half of life. Now, if, let's say if Neptune is in Scorpio as an example, hidden adversaries, one or more hidden adversaries may actually be a Scorpio sun, moon, or ascendant person, or simply embody the traits of the sign. It could be those that are surreptitious, might be people that are resourceful, resilient, empowering, but at the same time, it could be those that are rather, jealous, manipulative, and vindictive as well. Anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Leonard saying so.